Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We have a comment, I guess, here, or maybe a question from YouTube user Chitra, who says, and this Chitra, this is not to embarrass you. This is just because this has come up a couple of times, so I think it's a normal question that folks are asking, and I want to make sure people know. I want to make sure people know what the deal is. So Chitra asks us, "Hello, Vincent. I am very impressed with your video. Thank you. I think you have wonderful taste. I do. But I've been writing some comments on your video. You never replied to me. I often don't. Yeah, I don't. I peruse the questions and the comments. I peruse the comments in my videos just for questions. I don't really engage in the comments so much. A lot of the comments have varying degrees of value, and I try to pick out the best ones for questions, like this one. Chitra goes on, "Can you please let me know whether you can help me or not, because my deadline is on June 1st of 2024, and I'd like to know whether I can sue my employer. It's a big corporation. It's a bank." Okay, so a couple of things here. First and foremost, you cannot hire an attorney through the comment section of a YouTube video. It's just that simple. That is not how that works. Can't be done. Not a good idea. Even if you could do it, just not at all viable. And if you're looking to hire our firm, if you're looking to speak with our intake people, you can go to www.nycjobattorney.com. nycjobattorney.com. Now, this is not an ad. I don't know if you should be calling me or not, but if you want to call us, you're welcome to do so, and our call center folks will be happy to take good care of you, right? Now, that being said, let's go on to the next step here. Your question. Can you please let me know whether you can help me or not, because my deadline is June 1st of 2024, and I'd like to know whether I can sue my employer. It's a big corporation. It's a bank. Okay, so we don't know what you're suing for. We don't know what jurisdiction you're suing in. We don't know what they did to you. All we know is it's a bank. Generally speaking, when you say it's a bank, and this isn't as silly as it's going to seem, when you say my employer is a bank, odds are they did something. It's just the banking industry in this country is wild. Wild. But that being said, I don't know what they did, and I don't know if it's a claim I can help you with. So we're going to need a little more specificity, and that's something you could share with either the call center folks, or if the call center folks, pass your case along to the intake staff. There's a couple of stages. They're kind of like filter stages, where you go through folks who are trained in how to help you during the intake process. And if the case checks out, you'll get time with an attorney here. I think that's the case with some larger firms on the national level. Although on the more local level and with the smaller firms, I think if you call a law firm, you might just straight up get an attorney on the phone. Many attorneys in this field will actually answer their own phone because they can't plan their finances well enough to have support staff. I'm kidding. Somewhat. Now, I guess that's all I have to say, Trisha. I would love to hear if our intake staff can help you or not. I'm not telling you I don't want to help you. I hope you find representation. You should check with local attorneys first. Local attorneys are generally going to be far cheaper than our firm. And certainly I recommend that. I would be thrilled if you find good representation locally. This is not an ad for our channel. This is just answering your question. Your question caused me some concern on a couple different levels, so I wanted to hop in here. Next question. Let me do a twofer here. Let's do a twofer. Get you some value. YouTube user Dantana Slim says, "Hi Vince, my attorney never answers my text or my calls, and I have 30 days left to file. What should I do?" 30 days left to file concerns me. I don't know how long your attorney has been ignoring your text or your calls, but I guess if you've got 30 days left, I'd try an email, wait 2 days. So just one more round of everything. Text, call, email. Say, hey, I am concerned. Are you representing me or not? I have a deadline coming up, and I need to hear from you. And then if 2 days goes by and there's no response, there's exactly two things you got to do. Start looking for another attorney immediately and go down to your attorney's office and see what the hell is going on, right? Like this is wild. I don't know how long they've been icing you out. I don't know how long they've been unresponsive, but this can't be, right? This cannot go on. You cannot accept this. Deadlines in this field are deadly serious. Like, they will drop if your claim misses a deadline. And listen, it might, I don't know which deadline you're facing, but if it's the EEOC deadline for a right to sue letter, then it will extinguish potentially almost all of your federal claims. Almost all. And there's not much, like, people are always like, well, but I had an issue and I couldn't file and this and that. It's not. That is a low success rate, those arguments, right? So very, 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 very much got to be proactive, got to get on top of this, this attorney works for you. Presumably, you might have paid them some money, or they've got a fat percentage of your case, or both, right? So they better live up to that, right? There's a level of service required when you stand to make a lot of money helping someone. That lot of money buys a lot of service, or at least it should, right? It should. So I would stress Nintendo Slim. You need to get down there. You know, don't be aggressive. You don't need to knock heads together, primarily because they'll freak out and call the cops on you. But you can demand answers. You're in your right to demand answers. If they've been, if you've gone, I don't know, even 2 weeks. 2 weeks without a response, way too long. Way too long. By contrast, our firm has a 24-hour callback guarantee. If you call on the weekend, 24 hours, they'll contact you Monday. But, and frankly, if you tell our call center something's urgent and you're a client of ours, you're not a client of ours and you're like, it's urgent. Good luck. You're not our client. We'll talk to you during the business day, right? There's lots of people who are not our client who are like, it is 3 a.m. It is urgent. I need an attorney on the phone immediately. And whenever partner gets that email, we'll just be like, that's not our client. Okay, so I don't have to. That's not our client, right? So we'll call you during the business day. Sorry to hear things are urgent, but people gotta live. People can't. It's a different story if it's our client, right? If you call 3 a.m. We call it 11 p.m. You call 11 p.m. and you say it's urgent to the call center. There's a really good chance you get a partner from this firm on the line rapidly. It might not be the person working on your case, but it'll be somebody else who knows the playbook of our firm, who was able to respond at a given time, right? Like if your attorney is, let's say, asleep or out celebrating her or his birthday, whatever it is, they're probably not going to get back to you. But somebody will if there's a legit emergency. Although I will say that does get abused, and then those people get their file. Like, there's lots of people who are like, it's an emergency. I need you on the phone right now. And, you call them at, 11:30 p.m. And they're like, yeah, I just want to calculate my damages. I want to go over that again because I think, listen, I know we're making a demand for $800,000, but I think we should make a demand for $850,000. You look at the calendar, you're like, your mediation is in 3 weeks. Why did you tell me it was urgent we speak at 11:30 p.m.? Right? You're just putting notes in the file person doesn't know meaning of urgent. Definitely don't respond at night. Person's annoying as all heck, right? Joking. We would never say that about our clients, but we definitely would be like, this person abuses the urgency button when speaking with the call center, right? And then they lose that perk of working with us. But generally speaking, folks do not abuse it, and, that's the service we offer. So Dantana, I have many concerns for everything you're saying here. I think you need to be very proactive with this. This person works for you. She or he works for you, right? 100%. Get on that. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Help the channel to share the channel so it can grow. If this was helpful. If this was not helpful, give me the thumbs down. I earned it. give me my thumbs down. Take care, everybody.